Lucky Mermaid. It's my 1-year anniversary here on YouTube, and I wanted to make a little video as a thank you so you could learn a little bit more about me. I live at the Jersey Shore, as you may know, and it's an island surrounded by water, excellent for psychic energy, and it was devastated by Hurricane Sandy. There was 48 inches of water in my neighborhood, and 20 of that was inside my house. My house got torn apart, and through much to-do and consternation, it got rebuilt inside. And I've been living here for 2 years with my youngest son and my dog Jack, who you hear snoring in the background many times in the videos. I have 2 boys. My oldest son, I'm very proud of him. He starts college in the fall. He's an author. He's publishing his first novel this summer on self-publishing on Amazon. He's a musician and an actor. He plays the piano, the violin. He composes music. He's very talented. I'm very proud of him. My younger son, Daniel, he is brilliant. He's very funny and a great all-round person to be around. He's a very happy guy, and he may be a scientist or a teacher or possibly a police officer. That's unknown at this point. My background is I was a pastry chef for 22 years. I graduated from the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York, and I've owned 2 pastry businesses. My first pastry shop was a wholesale business, actually, in Long Island, New York, and my retail pastry shop was also in Long Island, New York, back in the early 80s, long ago. And 14 years ago, after my youngest son was born, it was just too much to continue with the pastry chef work because it's very demanding, a lot of hours. I needed to be with my 2 little boys more, and I decided to develop my psychic ability, which I had since I was a child. I had many psychic experiences and started studying it on my own for many years, all the way up until my late 30s. And then I decided maybe I should take some classes. And I went to a local college, a community college, and took psychic development classes, many different types. I've had private coaching by a well-known author and medium. And I had private one-on-one mediumship coaching with her years ago. I did, so with much encouragement from my psychic development teacher and my friends, I decided to change my career and start working with people by doing psychic readings. I did them for many years online and on the phone and also in person. And I had another website prior to this one several years ago that was called Positive Path. That site is no longer up and running. And I decided to start the Lucky Mermaid in May of last year and posted my videos to YouTube, not knowing that they would take off quite the way they did. People ask me about my guides. I have a team of guides. I know they're my ancestors. I know some of them are my father is one of my guides, and other relatives that I knew in this lifetime. I also have ancestors that are my guides that I never met. They're part of my team, as well as some spirits that I maybe knew in a previous life that are now my spirit guides. They usually refer to themselves by how many of them are with me. So when I go to do readings on YouTube or on in person, they'll tell me their number. Usually for many years it was 3, then it was 7 for a long time. Now it's 8, sometimes it's 9 or 10. So it just depends on the day. I really truly enjoy my work. I love talking with people, and I'm appreciative of people letting me get a look into their lives and trying to help them sort through the things they're going through and hopefully give them some insight that can help them. I want to say thank you so much for watching my videos and also for following me on Facebook and Twitter. Please subscribe to my channel. That way you will be able to be informed and notified of any videos, new videos I'm posting, and any other new and upcoming changes and developments to my channel. So again, I want to say this is my happy 1-year anniversary on YouTube, and I'm sending you much love from the Lucky Mermaid. Thank you. Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for June 2015. This month I laid out the Rainbow Tarot spread for you and pulled an additional card from Tony Carmine Salerno's Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. Please note that these are general readings, and to get a reading specifically for you, you would need to schedule a private reading. And you can watch your rising sign videos and your moon sign videos for more insight and information. I get many private emails and inquiries about how to figure out your rising sign or your moon sign, and I have posted a link below this video that you can click on to find that information out. Please note, though, that you do have to know your birth time. Without your birth time, you are not going to be able to find out your rising sign or your ascendant. That is important to find that particular part of your birth chart out. So now on to your June 2015 reading, Pisces. The first card you have here is a very interesting card. You have the Lovers card. Now, the Lovers card to me symbolizes this can be two people that are really in tune with each other's needs. There can be a lot of sexual passion and intensity there between these two lovers. However, there is an angel in the corner of the card here. I think you can see that. And that shows there could be outside interference. So a lot of times you really have to read the Lovers card by what's going on around it, what other cards are next to it, because that angel could symbolize interference from an outside source. It could be interference from children, interference from job, or, family members getting involved in interfering. It could also be exes interfering. It could also be that the angel is giving it blessings. So again, like I said, it really just depends on what cards are around the Lovers card. I feel that you're not feeling as self-assured as you used to be, because I pick up for some of you, a new love has come into the picture for you. And I don't know how recently. This could be right now, or could have just recently happened. And I feel that something about this love relationship for you is not making you feel the usual self-assuredness you might normally have. And I'm hearing also that you might be starting to feel unsure about the commitment or any commitment level that's going on here. Now, that could be you feeling like you're unsure of their commitment level, but it also could apply to you as well, where you're unsure about your commitment level. For some of you, it's going to be you're unsure of their commitment, and for some of you, you're going to be unsure about your commitment, and for some of you, it's going to be on both ends of the scale here.
And I hear the words broadening your scope and broadening your horizons with people. And I'm getting you're not really sure you want to do that. Like on one hand you want to, and on one hand you don't. So possibly if you're entering a new love relationship or partnership, it's going to involve you getting involved or broadening your scope of people you're going to be interacting with, because the person you're going to connect with has a family and friends, and I'm seeing you not sure that you want to broaden your scope in that direction. And I do feel there's some sense of trying to figure out how you can make some things happen faster. Like you don't want to be stuck in a rut anymore, and you're tired of doing the same old things, and you want to get out of this rut and you want to get things moving. That's another message that's coming up here with the Lovers card. I do feel that you're starting to change direction. You're like at the beginning of changing directions about some things. And I'm getting you're rethinking things, rethinking and revisiting things and thinking things over, which, as I've said in some of the other videos that I've done, we are Mercury in retrograde. It started on May 18th or 19th, and it ends on June 11th. So at the time I'm recording this, which is on May 20th is when I'm recording it, what I'm picking up for you for June, that you're doing some, for the June reading, and it could be happening right now in this time frame of May that I'm in, you're doing rethinking and revisiting, which totally makes sense for Mercury in retrograde, because many times we review or revisit the past. And for some reason, I see you rethinking things here. I get somebody's really making you feel uncertain. It comes up again. And I feel like I'm hearing the words monopoly or monopolizing. So I feel like maybe you're being manipulated, or maybe you feel like there's something going on here, a monopoly, or someone's monopolizing your time, because that phrase, those words are circling around this. And I feel like for some of you, you feel like things should be easier, and that getting together with someone should be easier and not like banging your head against a brick wall, or like, too much drama or controversy or stumbling blocks, or whatever words you want to use. And I do pick this up for some of you, not for all of you. So those messages really seem to apply mainly to Pisces that have recently entered a new love relationship or will be very soon entering one. And I feel even for married Pisces, you're starting to feel like you're driving this train too hard, like things are getting too hard or not moving in the way that you want, like things have slowed down in what you wanted to do or in your partnership, or just if you're married within the marriage. And I'm getting you feeling like you want things to move forward or get out of ruts. Comes up here even for you married Pisces, or coupled with a love mate Pisces, that you want things to get moving and get happening, or changes to occur, and you're feeling like a lot of stuck in a rut or stalled sensation could be coming up. That's like kind of, I feel your frustration, like there's frustration level here I'm picking up, and like a sense of feeling like things shouldn't be going this way. They should be going better, or why is this, it's like two gears, like the gears of a clock that should move so smoothly together. They're not like meshing, gears. They're not meshing. They're kind of like they're turning, but it's turning like they're mismatched or they're not jiving right. That's what I pick up here from the Lovers card. Now, interestingly enough, the next card you have here, Pisces, is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is a card that symbolizes turning away from what's not working for you anymore. This card symbolizes like having the stick of power and the stick of control, and you're heading off in a new direction. Even though there's unknown, like the horizons are what is new on this journey is unknown, you still are going to be moving away emotionally from what's not working for you anymore. That's what this card symbolizes. Some of you are undergoing some kind of training or education, or learning a new skill is coming up here. I feel some of you feel emotionally shut down, or like part of you is emotionally shut off, comes up too. You may make some quick decisions and then rethink them. So just be careful about what you decide to do because of Mercury in retrograde. Another wonderful thing of that time is often things get reversed, like decisions can get made and then they come back together again, return or, reverse after the retrograde, after Mercury goes direct again. Also, that's why it's a bad time to sign contracts or legal documents or papers of that nature, or like making major purchases of a home or a car. If you've already had it in progress prior to the retrograde, it's not necessarily bad, but to implement it is starting something new, or, if it's new coming up in retrograde, like retrograde's good for tying up unfinished business. It is good for that. But if it hasn't started before the retrograde, it's not really a good time to start something. But I'm getting you, again, like, rethinking some things here and making some quick decisions. I feel you're going to make some quick decisions. I feel some of you feel like you're being kept in the dark. I feel that some of you are feeling like you're being kept in the dark, or you're being played in some way, or there's secrets or things being kept hidden from you. And my feeling is that you can sense it and feel it, like your own psychic ability or intuition is really kicking up at high gear, Pisces, and you're not wrong about what you're picking up. You're absolutely correct. You need to pay attention and trust your intuition, because what you suspect is actually accurate. And, I want to say this here for most people, that when your psychic intuition is kicking up and telling you something, you're usually right. And if people tell you you're not right, learn to trust your intuition, because hands down, that's your soul giving you messages. And your soul is like the navigation tool that's happening. It's the navigator of what's going on. You're in this physical body. So when your solar plexus kicks up, or you start to get insights or messages, pay attention to them, because it's not, you can rationalize and say, oh, it's just fear. Oh, I have found it's really extremely accurate. So learn to trust your intuition. And I pick up from this card that you already feel that you're being, sold a bit of goods, or secrets are being kept from you, or you're being, just played a little bit here. And you're right. That is what's happening. I do feel like you're going to engineer a new plan of thought and tackle things in a new way. I see you, devising new plans and tackling some things in a new way, or making some strategies. I'm seeing you strategizing and making new plans. And I do feel that for some of you, there's going to be some kind of element of surprise coming up here for you. So for some of you, it's going to be good. And for some of you, you may not, I don't know that it's necessarily bad, but I get like there's some element of surprise, like some surprising news I feel is going to come to you in this month of June, possibly in July, but I'm feeling it more for like it could be at the end of June going into July. I feel like it could be you hear about somebody that passed away that you know of, not necessarily that they're close to you, but someone you know. Or that something's happened. I don't really pick it up like it's good news. I'm picking it up like it's surprising news. And it's going to be, I don't see it throwing you into depression, but it's something that's definitely going to cause you to think about a lot of things going on. I don't feel like this is a relative or a friend, but I feel like it's somebody you know and you know of and know, and it is going to have some kind of effect on you in some way. I do pick that up, but not necessarily like you're going to be heartbroken. It's not quite like that. Crowning your reading here today, Pisces, in this June 2015 with the Lucky Mermaid, you have the Strength card. And the Strength card means that you are going to be accessing your inner strength. It's also indicating having courage over adversity. And it also indicates spiritual power over the material world and material power. It's spiritual power over that. And it's crowning your reading, so that's in an important position for you. I hear you need to relax and slow things down, Pisces, and take a step back, especially in a relationship sense. Or if it's in a job sense as well, like if your work is like having all kinds of controversy or any unseen things, or like if you feel like there's a lot of undercurrents of weird things going on at the place where you work, like, you know, you're not feeling certain about the job situation and what's going on there, it's saying to slow down and take a step back. Don't get too enmeshed or embroiled in the emotional sense of what's going on. Try not to get yourself emotionally overwrought, strung out, spinning, you don't want to do any of that. Take a step back and try to relax. I do feel that, and I feel it could have even occurred in May. But if not in May, it's happening in this June reading, in June. That you're going to start to see things clearly, because I'm hearing seeing things with clear eyes, like you're seeing things clearly. You're coming into a time where things that were foggy or making you unsure or uncertain are now getting cleared up. And I feel that you're going to start to understand a lot of things and see a lot of pictures more clearly than you did before. Any of you that have had any feelings of feeling unloved or unwanted in the recent past, it has made you turn inward. I'm getting it's caused you to go inward. And I feel that this is causing you to do some self-reflection and soul searching. And that's coming up again for this retrograde phase in this month of June. It's very interesting. Although Mercury is not retrograde the whole month, but I do feel that it's affecting you. It's affecting a lot of people. This seems to be a strong retrograde. I know, it just depends on your signs. Some signs get affected by certain ones more than others. I just feel across the board, it seems to be a powerful one this time. I hear you're getting over any old or shop-worn ideas, and that you're getting on with new plans. It comes up again, you putting together and putting forth new plans, instituting new things, new changes. I feel that some kind of sweet deal is going to come here, and you are going to be joining partnership with someone that's going to be lucrative for you in making money. So if any of you have some project in the works or plan that you want to execute, and maybe it doesn't even have to be a business partnership. Maybe it's just like a deal that you're doing with somebody together in one particular thing, and then that's it. Or it could be a business partnership. Or if you work at a company and you team up with somebody, whatever it is, this lucrative like partnership idea that's coming up, it's going to do well for you. I see that coming up. I feel some of you may have the feeling like there's been some people that came in to rattle your cage and to shake things up. Or that's how you're perceiving it. Like you're starting to look at it like, what, did this person do this to me just to shake me up and rattle my cage and shake up my life? Or I see you thinking about that. And any of you that have a new love mate that's come in or is coming in for you, just be careful and know that they might, with however they are or whatever is going on with them, they may make you scatter all your energies and your forces all over the place. I do see that for some of you Pisces that have new love come in. So be prepared that, make sure you protect yourself, surround yourself with a white shield around your aura. Don't leave yourself open to other people's negative energies and influences on you. I did get this for another sign as well, so it's funny I'm picking it up for you too, because I feel like you could have the influence coming in here of, somebody that's going to scatter your energies and forces. And I see you aware of it. Like, I see you questioning it, going, now, what's the spiritual reason for this happening? I'm seeing you think that, like, why would that be happening now? What is this supposed to be teaching me or showing me? Or what karma is this? Something like that. So just know that it's transitory. These feelings will pass, but it could be affecting you right now in this month of June. I feel some of you have some great opportunities coming here to build on some success in business. So it doesn't matter whether you're self-employed or whether you're working for someone else, because I get like success to build on a business or in your business or in your work. So that's good news, Pisces. I'm happy for you. I like to hear people have good things come to them and success, and making some increase in your financial picture is always good. Now, the next card you have in your reading today, Pisces, you have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords to me is a card that symbolizes, this would be an air sign person. This would be an air sign person, either being a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. That would be their sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. And page can either be male or female, and often it comes up as it's a child, but adults come up as pages too. So I do feel that many of you Pisces are going to be really studying something or working very diligently on something, and putting your nose to the grindstone comes up here. And I do feel that some of you are going to be talking to professionals that can help you with whatever project or area that you're working on to help you develop what you're doing here. Comes up that, and you're going to make a lot of headway with this and gain a lot of notoriety and respect from whatever this is that you're going to be starting or working on. And I do feel that some of you could be receiving a gift of cash. Could be from a family member that's going to help you along. So if you're starting a new business or project or a new website or a new business of any kind, I feel that someone that cares about you or family is going to give you some money to assist you, to help you start this off or help you expand what you're already doing and branch out. You could be doing that too, Pisces. I do feel there's a real camaraderie of spirit and joining forces and teaming up with others. So for some of you, this is going to be, you're either going to be working with a company that you're happy because you're going to be joining forces and teamed up with who you're going to be working with, or your own business and who you are teaming up with and partnering up with in your own business. And I get like a lot of camaraderie of spirit, everybody being on the same page, people being happy to do the job. So that sounds very good and very positive, especially for you Pisces that are, have your own business or are starting your own business especially. For some of you, you may be feeling like there's somebody that wants to come in here that wants to make waves in your life. And for some of you, this is somebody that, it could be a child that, is maybe grown and they were away, or they got married and they've been, on their own, or, but I feel like they're coming back to you to make, you're going to feel like they're making waves in your life for some reason. They may be coming to talk to you because they may be telling you that they want to change what they're doing, change something they're doing. Like, you know, if they're in school, they may want to change to a different major. If they're married, they may want to leave the marriage and, you know, get divorced or separate and become single. If they were in school or they were unsure about whether to go to school for something or to train for something, some of you Pisces, I feel, are going to hear someone close to you, like in your, like a son or daughter, telling you they want to join the army or some armed forces. Also comes up here, Pisces, with this Page of Swords. So this Page of Swords has quite a mixture of things going on with it. And you may be getting regulated by the government or state, may come in and put some regulations on something you're doing. So if you're somebody that has their own business or is starting one, the government or state may come in with some kind of regulations for what you're doing. Or at the place where you work, if you're employed by something that would make sense about. Because I'm hearing the state or government coming in and placing regulations on something that you're doing. I also pick up some mechanical failures around you at this time. So be careful about your automobile. Make sure it's up to snuff, and, you know, any updates it needs, or, you know, tune-ups or anything. Make sure it's in for its checkup and that everything's in working order. Because I do pick up mechanical failures, and please be very careful not to drink and drive, because that also comes up here. So, you know, even if you go have a beer somewhere and you get in that car, I don't think it takes too much to get pulled over for something like that. So just know to be cautious of that. And also, you know, if you can back up any, you know, back up your computers, get a flash drive or something and back up your computers. I'm getting like mechanical failures coming up, which, again, that is something that can happen in Mercury in retrograde. And I'm getting that here through the Page of Swords card. Now for the outcome of the tarot portion of your reading today for June 2015 Psychic Tarot reading, Pisces, you have the Moon. And the Moon is a card to me that symbolizes, this is like, it can be secrecy in romance, like secrets being kept from you, or, you know, there's some, you know, unknowns, mysteries, secrecy and mysteries in regard to love. It can also indicate that you have heightened intuition right now, like your psychic abilities should be on fire. Your intuition should really be off the charts right now. And you Pisces are natural psychics. You really are, for many of you. So just know that that could be kicking up for you right now in this month of June. I do get that there could be some abrupt changes and quick thinking happening, and abrupt changes of plans. That came up before, and it's coming up again. I feel like you want to feel like you have more power and control. And I'm getting the sense that you're not feeling like you totally have the power and control in your life that you're used to or that you would like to. You may get some kind of communication from an ex-lover or partner or friend that comes at you unexpectedly out of the blue here. So some old friend or some past love or past ex, because I'm getting something happening like unexpected, like you're hearing from someone unexpected. Now, to go back to what I picked up earlier, I picked up you hearing something surprising about a death. It could be that you hear about the death from an old friend or an old flame or an ex. That could be how you're hearing it, because I'm getting this all of a sudden unexpected like communication coming up, and I'm not feeling like they're trying to rekindle a romance with you. That's not the feeling I'm getting here if it's an old romantic partner. For some of you possibly, but it comes up like just unexpected. For any of you women out there, I do feel you female Pisces, a new man coming in for many of you in this springtime. So that's not to say if you're a guy that a new love isn't coming in for you in the springtime. It very well could be that as well. But right there in that message specifically, that was directed at women too. I do feel, though, across the board, you're going to be presented with some new opportunities, Pisces, to jumpstart your career and your love life. So I see some like real opportunities coming up here of jumpstarting career, love life, business. It looks good. It's like, I feel that more a little bit further out than right now. It could, for some of you, it is now. But I feel like in these next couple of months, I feel that that's coming. That's happening. So if you don't see it in June, it could be happening in July or August, because I feel like in a 1-2 month time frame, things really being jump started for you in love and in your career. So I'm happy for you about that, Pisces. That's good news. Now in the outcome card with the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses card, you got the card of Angel of Support. Angel of Support for June 2015. And this card says, the universe has heard your silent call for help. I do hear you're realizing that your dreams do have silver linings, and now is the time to make the most of them. Your opportunity to settle old debts and old scores is happening right now. So if you felt like you needed to settle any debts of any kind or settle any old scores going on, this is the time frame to do it. This is coming up now. I feel like it's on top of you. I feel some of you making amends with past relationships or past friendships or past, I just get, it could be work partners that maybe you had a falling out with at work where there was disagreements, or any exes, maybe you were married before and you got divorced and there was animosity at the time of the divorce, and that you're kind of now burying the hatchet or making amends there. I just get, could be if you have a sibling that you had an argument with or weren't getting along with, you could be burying the hatchet, making amends. Making amends comes up strongly for Pisces right now. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. And I'd like to say thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do appreciate that. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, because you will be able to get notified of any new or upcoming changes to my channel, and I'd like to keep you informed of that. So please be sure to subscribe, and please be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, because I do post things there daily that you will not be able to see here on YouTube. If you'd like to find out more about me or schedule a private reading with me, please visit my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. I hope you have a peaceful, beautiful, and happy month of June, Pisces. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace. I get some emails of some frequently asked questions that I'd like to address here. If you have scheduled a private reading with me, please take note of the time zone. When you scheduled your appointment with me, you received an email confirmation stating that that was scheduled for East Coast time. I am on the East Coast of the United States. So please be sure to check a time zone converter, or else you might be getting a psychic wake-up call. So be sure to check that out. Also, please make sure to make your payments at the time you schedule your reading. I do have to go through the unpaid appointments and cancel them and open it up to the long wait list. I really don't want to cancel your appointment, especially if you've been waiting for quite a few months for your appointment. So please, to secure your appointment time with me, please make your payment at the time you book your appointment. Thank you for that. Also, please be sure to look at the policies on the same order page, because I have many issues of missed appointments due to incorrect phone numbers entered in on the online scheduling system, or phone numbers that have not been updated. So please make sure to check on that. Also, due to time zone confusion, again, it is listed on my order page. I'm on the East Coast, and you get the email confirmation also stating that. So please make note, I am on the East Coast. That is the time you booked for. All steps are on my order page on how to book a reading with me. I get many emails where people say, how do you book an appointment? If you go to my website and go to my order page, the steps are listed there 1 through 5 on how to schedule your appointment and how to make your payment, and that it is East Coast time. So please be sure to check that out if you're interested in booking a reading with me. Also, if you're interested in booking a reading with me, take note as well that it is booking 8 months out now, 8 and 9 months out now, January and February time frames. So if you are not able to wait 8 months or 9 months to get your appointment, I know it's very long. Please don't schedule unless you can wait that long. I don't like to keep people waiting, but I get many requests for people asking me if they can move their appointment up sooner. And very often I really can't do that. The wait list is so long, I have no way to bump other people off because you may be feeling like you need the reading right now. Most people feel like they need the reading right now. So I really can't do that. So please make note of that. Only schedule with me if you are willing to wait the 8 to 9 months. I truly thank you for all the outpouring of interest I've received and all the many, many appointments I've received of viewers that have booked private readings with me. I truly appreciate it. I really look forward to connecting with you, and, you know, keep watching these videos because you never know what's going to come up next. You never know what opportunities or things may be coming up. Some changes maybe in the future of, you know, different things that are going to happen here with this channel. So please be sure to stay tuned. And if you've had any questions about any of the things I've discussed, please go to my website. Everything you need to know is really on that order page. I look forward to doing more psychic readings for you. Thank you.